Earth is strictly finite. Every inch of physical surface area is already mapped out, and eventually we will simply run out of room to expand. This is a chart modeling human energy consumption. Historically, our energy use compounds at about 3% a year. At that rate, the math suggests we will eventually exhaust the total energy capacity of the planet's surface. To avoid a future of resource rationing, Jeff Bezos argues that heavy, polluting industries must be moved off-world, leaving Earth zoned for residential use and light industry. This long-range projection is why he founded Blue Origin in the year 2000, initially operating as a secretive engineering project in a Seattle warehouse. This focus on planetary preservation creates a core business plan that is distinct from any other major aerospace firm operating today. Instead of focusing on deep space exploration, Blue Origin prioritizes the development of near-Earth infrastructure. While SpaceX targets the eventual colonization of Mars, Blue Origin is building for cislunar space, the economic zone between the Earth and the Moon. They operate under the motto Gradatam Ferociatur, or step by step ferociously. It is a doctrine of deliberate, incremental engineering that has lasted over 2 decades. That methodical approach has built an organization with 11,000 employees and an estimated market valuation of $30 billion. The quiet research phase has ended. The company is now deploying a coordinated network of hardware designed to dominate cislunar logistics. The first visible phase of this blueprint was the New Shepard suborbital rocket. Each flight lasts approximately 10 to 12 minutes, carrying passengers just beyond the Kármán line boundary of space before returning for a vertical landing. Ticket prices have fluctuated based on a passenger's public profile and social capital, ranging from $200,000 to an auction peak of $28 million. Although currently paused, this tourism program served as a functional laboratory for mastering the autonomous flight and landing systems required for reusable rocketry. Blue Origin is now scaling those systems for low Earth orbit with New Glenn, a heavy-lift rocket with a manufacturing cost exceeding $100 million per vehicle. The strategy involves more than just the launch vehicle. It includes the development of the commercial payloads designed to stay in orbit. One example is the Blue Ring, a versatile space tug designed to handle in-orbit logistics, satellite delivery, and even cloud computing. At a higher altitude, they are co-developing Orbital Reef, a commercial station intended to replace the International Space Station by 2030. By combining launch capability with orbital housing and logistics, Blue Origin is attempting to transform orbit into a privatized business park. The final outward step reaches the lunar surface. Through the NASA Artemis program, Blue Origin is developing the Blue Moon lander to deliver heavy cargo and human crews. These vehicles rely on hydrolox engines, burning liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen. Because lunar ice contains both elements, fuel can be harvested and processed directly on the Moon, avoiding the massive expense of hauling it from Earth. This reliance on local lunar resources allows for a self-sustaining supply chain, creating a logistics network that can effectively live off the land. Transitioning this cislunar infrastructure from design to industrial reality requires a continuous, multi-billion-dollar stream of liquidity. Since founding the company, Jeff Bezos has personally invested an estimated $28 billion. The company's current annual burn rate sits at roughly $4.8 billion, funding a massive expansion of manufacturing facilities and launch sites. To sustain this, Bezos liquidates several $billion of his Amazon stock every year. This insulated, founder-funded model has reached its limit. A company operating at this industrial scale requires a more traditional financial structure to remain competitive. Blue Origin is now undergoing the first major shift in its business model since its inception. After 26 years of exclusive ownership, the company is actively seeking its first round of outside funding from external investors. This capital injection is intended to fund a target of 100 launches per year, an aggressive cadence meant to match the operational speed of SpaceX. Opening the books to outside investors also establishes a public market price for the company, a necessary prerequisite for a potential IPO. Resolving. Blue Origin is professionalizing its management and diversifying its capital. Its success will determine if the infrastructure exists to support a commercial cislunar economy.